My name is Monica. Today we will learn Civics Chapter 1, Understanding Diversity. In this we will learn how are people different. People are different from one another in many ways, through religion, region, language, culture, looks. These differences enrich our lives and make India interesting and diverse. Similarity, what similarity and differences go hand in hand with each other. Different and same, two sides of the same coin. Let's understand it more. Similarity, we differ in many things, but in many ways we are also same, alike. How? The lights changed by Poil Sen Gupta. Two people, both named Samir, happen to meet every day at a traffic light crossing. One of them sold a newspaper, other crossed from there every day on a bicycle. They became friends and got to know about each other. Samir Ek, the one on the bicycle, they decided to call themselves as Samir Ek and Samir Do, the one selling newspaper, for the difference among each other. Now, a short story highlighting that people who are different in language, religion, culture, people from diverse backgrounds can also communicate and they can also become friends. So, they're showing diversity and they are friends, they can communicate. So, these are highlighting that people who are different, they can communicate. It also points out that people cross all communication barriers just because they make an effort and it is important to them. Another difference, what we have learned, another kind of difference depicted through the story is inequality. Okay, Samir Ek went to school. Samir, though, he didn't. He was selling newspaper. This should not be confused as diversity. It is what we call inequality, poor or rich people. Why? Because Samir, though, didn't have the opportunity, the chance to go to school. It was not by his own choice, but he doesn't have the means, or you can say he doesn't have the money to pay the fees. So, this is what we call inequality. That is one type of difference. Comes about when a person does not have the resources and opportunities available to other persons. Another example of this is the caste system, followed from the ancient time. Society was divided into groups based on their work, profession. These work ran in the family, the occupation they used to follow, and the system was considered irreversible. That is, which is not going to change. Caste system, let's understand, since people didn't practice any other profession, they didn't need to know anything that what was required for their work. So, this created a situation of inequality. Now, what does diversity add to our lives? We can see we have different states in our country, different languages, diverse food we are getting, languages, clothing, festival, different things, lots of perspectives and stories. People who write stories get their ideas from all sort of places. We are learning, we are getting different books based on different religions, different area. So we are getting the books. Real life imagination. People often rely on their own life experiences, living near forest, animal story we are getting, real stories of kings and queens we are learning, love stories are we are learning, Jatka tales we have learned, that is the short stories. So all these we are getting the different varieties of books for the children. So their own childhood story, all these things we are getting from there. Diversity in India. India is a country of many diversities, as I told you right now. Language is different, religion is different, cultures and traditions. We have different states, different tradition, different culture. We also do many things which are similar, but we do them in our own style in different way. Travel. Now, a little more than 200 years ago, people traveled from one part of world to another. We have learned in history also on sheep, on camel, on horse, and on foot. So why they used to travel? In search of places, new lands. This we have learned in history also, students, in the first chapter. What, where, how, and when for trade. Left their home because of families or to escape from the natural disaster. As you have seen in the first video of history, to escape, to get rid from natural disaster, earthquake, drought, etc. in search of earning, that is livelihood, or because of some war. So, travel diversity. It took so long to travel one place to another place. They stayed there for a long period of time. What travel is giving to them. So, they used to settle for a long period of time. All right, that's all for today. Thank you.